Lord, give me patience. I am going to check if everything is live. Everything should be live. Everything should be working. I have no idea what the fuck my computer, my streaming service just did. I'm extremely pissed. Okay, Twitch looks like it's live. YouTube does not appear to be live. Why is YouTube not live? YouTube is also live. That's good. That's great. That's absolutely perfect. Now I would love it. I would love my beloved computer to please not betray me like this again during my stream. Please, God, give me patience. What happened is, YouTube, which I did not know when I was streaming, YouTube just cut my video and was like, oh, she ended stream. And I'm like, what? I did not end anything. So the stream on YouTube just stopped on itself. Stream on Twitch just lagged, stopped, and restarted. And when I wanted to restart my streaming, it was like, you are already streaming on this device. And I'm like, where? Because I'm not live. I can't see my live nowhere. So I went to YouTube from an incognito window, and I was like, wait, why isn't it showing live? I went to Twitch, the same story. But on my program, it was like, she's live. And I'm like, I'm not. So I had to force everything shut. I had to turn off my computer and turn it back on. And I was pissed because basically, at least the story, or the first story about what we had did not finish, cut off that much. So you have not like missed much of my reaction. I deleted it. No, if I didn't delete it, I'm going to delete it, so do not worry, it's going to disappear. I have to clean it up. That's going to be cleaned up later. Anyway, I was just yapping here for about like 6 minutes or so that I like to see people growing and going through these stages of grief. I do not like seeing people suffer. I do like them getting stronger, because you should never be stuck in a grief and with your memories and grieving. You should always pull through it, and if it means to suffer a little bit going through all the 5 stages of grief, then so be it. But in the end, you will come stronger. And this is just me concentrating everything I was yapping to myself about now, because everything shut down and I was just having my monologue over about this. So yeah, I'm kind of a lot of pissed. And hang on, I need one more thing to, because I restarted everything, so this has to go like this. Okay, but I'm not smiling now. Never mind. But I should be smiling. My God, why is this not happening to me? To me. Deep breaths. Deep breaths. Everything is perfect. Everything is fine. Everything is okay. I can do this. I can do this. So we will be smiling for the whole video, but I don't fucking care because I'm done with this. I want to continue. I want to just let's continue. Okay, so next was anyway the player that does not exist. So we are going to do just that, the player that doesn't exist. Not searching for a player who we're missing, but searching for a player who does not exist. So, player who does not exist. Why these? Yeah. And here, if you see any disturbance, please people let me know. I will player who doesn't exist here. Yes. Okay.
Hello, I saw some of your videos and I was wondering if you could help me with something.
Wait. Okay, that's there. If you see any disturbances about anything, about my YouTube or something, let me know. I'm going to go here. Question mark. And it's quite possible I will be stopping it like every 10 minutes. Maybe even every 5 minutes to just check if everything is okay, because this was incredible suffering for me. So let's just go. Yeah.
I know it's not some big mystery to solve or anything, but I lost contact with a friend I used to play with a while ago. Him and I had a falling out, but I just want to make sure that after all these years, he's just okay. The only things I can provide to help are just some old videos of me and him playing on a server a long time ago. Thanks so much.
At first, I didn't think much of this message. People stop talking for all sorts of reasons. Friendships grow apart, life gets too demanding. There are countless possible explanations for what happened to Alex, all very normal.
Eat chocolate chip brownies. Ooh, yum 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 yum. I love those. I love those, and especially like when I'm stressed like these, which is probably a reason why I'm so chunky, but let's not talk about that.
But for just a moment, curiosity got the best of me, and I decided to take a look. And I can now assure you that this, what happened to Alex, this is not normal.
What?
And it all begins with the first video on Crafty's channel, which opens with him on the multiplayer screen joining a server named Eternal. We can see several other players in the distance welcoming him online, and just a few seconds later, there he is. Alex joins, seemingly very much okay and not disappeared. According to the description, this was recorded in December of 2010. Crafty and Alex ask where they can make a base and are told that anywhere is alright to build. They go off searching for a cave and eventually just end up digging down to get resources. There's this odd bit a minute in where Crafty punches Alex to get his attention and Alex just kind of zones out for a second, but otherwise this video ends very normally. Crafty has to leave to go to work and the recording
Wait, I wanted to read it.
This video ends very normally. Crafty has to leave.
Oh my god, whoa, what happened? Our iron dude, what the heck, what was that? A creepy blew up our stuff. We need to make a house, dude. No, oh wait, I got it. What about behind this guy's house? Oh yeah, we can build behind here. Let's make a fireplace here. Okay, sick. No creeper blew up my fence. Okay, so let me just I hope everything is okay. Maybe I should open a new window. New window indeed. And here I will open my YouTube. View your channel. Live. We are still live here. That's good. Twitch as well. I don't want to panic anymore, so I just want to check everything because otherwise I will lose it. Okay, let us continue.
To go to work, and the recording cuts off there. At this point, I was skeptical that these 3 videos would have any clues as to what actually happened to Alex. But video 2 is where things start to get strange. It resumes with Crafty logging back on to find that Alex had built up their house and even gotten 2 full sets of armor for the both of them. The video continues with normal, friendly discussion, and the two decide to work on the roof, until suddenly Alex freezes and says this.
Crafty?
We can see Alex staring off into
As well, I almost stole yours, lol, dude. What you want to do, but we don't have any rooms for us. I don't think so. I wanna make a room upstairs for us. I just have to mine. Sure. Okay, awesome. Okay, awesome. Let's get some wood real quick. There's some iron in the chest to make some tools. Alright, gotcha. I just failed crafting an axe. How much wood have you gotten? 41 crafty.
the distance. He asks Mine, another server member, if that was him, and Mine doesn't know what he's talking about.
Were you behind the house?
Mine says no, and Crafty is equally confused. The subject then gets changed though, and Alex doesn't mention it again. But what did he see? I doubt Alex would just say this out of the blue, and judging by the fact he asked Mine if that was him, it's likely he saw a player. But if it wasn't any of the 3 of them, who was it? Surely if they knew another player was online, Alex would have asked them as well, like he did Mine. But he didn't, implying that nobody else should have been connected to the server. So what did Alex see?
Did you have a Minecraft server with your friends when you were little too? No, I never played in Minecraft. I don't know this game, and I don't think I ever will play this game. But the stories are interesting. I do not think I will ever play it. I just don't find the game in itself interesting. But the stories are good.
From the mildly ominous description, we learn that this video took place 2 days after the previous one, but other than this odd incident, nothing particularly strange happens. 6
Horror server. You can set up a horror server?
minutes in, some music begins to play that I can't say I've heard before, and just like last time, Crafty has to go, asking Alex for a full set of diamond armor before he leaves.
Oh.
Something is unsettlingly wrong with this server, but Alex still seems to be totally fine. If we're going to get any clues as to how he eventually disappears, it's going to have to be in this final third video. The video begins with Crafty joining and the whole server getting ready to light the nether portal. But before that, Crafty asks if anyone has seen Alex. This is the first time he hasn't already been there waiting when Crafty hopped on. But the response of the server members is odd. It's apparently the exact opposite. Alex has never logged off. Apparently, he plays so much on this server that has become a topic of concern on the forums. And we actually get to see this concern, because right after Mine asks, Note System actually drops a link in chat. The link takes us to an Imgur screenshot of the forums, and there it is.
Alex, dude, you've been playing non-stop. Yeah, man, you really need to take a break. I do agree, Alex. Take a break.
It sounds like the exact opposite of the original message Crafty sent me, but granted, if he does play so much, why isn't he here now? Surely...
People, I will just drop one information, because I have a feeling, knowing myself, I will forget it. But tomorrow there will be no stream, and there's one very good reason for it. I want to actually record the stuff for YouTube, and I cannot do both Twitch stream and recording for YouTube at the same day. So if I want to put something up on YouTube, I actually need to sacrifice a day of streaming. So tomorrow we will not be doing Twitch stream, YouTube stream live. I will tomorrow dedicate for recording YouTube stream. Probably, maybe Sunday will be either very short stream or me recording the editing the videos. And I actually kind of really want to put out the how you say it. I actually want to put out the Varka reaction from Genshin, the short animation. I'm really looking forward to it. Hello, hi. I depends on what you define as a new to streaming, but I think that I'm fairly new to streaming. Yeah, I still have so much stuff and I have not figured out a lot of things, so yeah, I'm new to streaming. So back to the topic. So tomorrow I plan to do Varka's short animation reaction, uh, some geometry dash stuff, and probably finally some of the God of War, cause really I really want to play it. So those are on tomorrow's plan for me. So I have a lot to do. I'm not sure I will be able to do it all tomorrow. At least the Geometry Dash and the Varka will be here on Sunday. The God of War, I would love it to be done, but tomorrow I have to go to night shift, so we will see how that goes. Okay, so we can continue now with this. I'm just going to... I'm still live here, I'm still live here, and I'm still live here. Okay, so we can continue now.
If you're going to be playing 24/7 anyway, you're going to be present for a server-wide event. Something is very, very wrong. The group decides to light the nether portal without Alex, but when they try to go through, it doesn't work. For some reason, the portal is broken. Crafty says he'll message an admin about it, and the server closes, the video ending there. And that's it. These 3 videos are all the pieces we have to work with, and honestly, at this point, I was almost positive I'd have to tell Crafty that I couldn't find his friend. If anything, Alex seemed like he was too active, not vanished at all. But no, this couldn't be the end, so I decided to dig deeper. I took another look at the screenshot, hoping to find a link or something to take me to the forums to get more clues. Nothing. I thought about putting this weird music through a spectrogram in hopes of uncovering a hidden message. Also nothing. So
wait, how is it called? Player who does not exist, not player who vanished. So wait, do I have any theories or not yet? Because currently not yet. Like, only theory I currently have is that Alex played too much and either something happened, like a health issue, heart attack, I don't know, whatever, because nobody knows in which part of the world you are when you are playing. I think in Minecraft doesn't show that, stuff like the location or so. And so maybe, I don't know, anything could happen, like he could just stop coming, he could just, I don't know, like what I understood, like they didn't see him offline, so he should be online from what I understand. So either something happened to him, he left the computer, or his computer got stuck or froze or something, and the Minecraft still saw him as online despite him not being online. There is so many things that could be happening right now.
All the videos again. Maybe there was something I had missed, a small detail that had slipped through the cracks. Nothing. Wait.
You always think about it rationally. I'm trying, okay?
Wait, no, there was something. A single frame right as the server closes. We get a flash of text in the error message. It looks like total gibberish, but attach it to the end of a YouTube video URL.
Of course.
We have ourselves a lead. Alex's channel. If there has ever been a way of finding out what happened to him, this was it. The video begins similar to Crafty's, but with a little bug. But when Alex joins Eternal, he's hit with this.
By accessing and utilizing the services of Eternal, you hereby agree to the following terms of service. These terms are binding and govern your conduct on the server. Failure to comply with these terms may result in penalties, including but not limited to temporary or permanent suspension of access to the server and or the loss of privileges given to you by your birthright.
What? Okay, the last part is really creepy.
This is extremely ominous, but it doesn't end there. The messages keep coming, starting with normal disclaimers about alt accounts and harassment, and turning into mentions of undisclosed experiments, potential psychological distress, mental instability, and permanent real-world impacts on mental health and cognitive function. All of this...
I mean, do not all the gamers have, like, permanent changes in the real life? If the story is paranormal, I suspect he made a deal with an entity to play forever, which ended up horrible. I don't know who would made a pact. I know in fiction, but like who the fuck would sell their soul to play eternally? I love Genshin, I would never sell my soul because I want more primo gems, come on.
Seemingly orchestrated by the Department of Metaphysical Sciences, or DMS. Why this message was seemingly only shown to Alex and not Crafty is up in the air.
I would consider, if they transfer me permanently to the world of Tevat, I would die there for sure, but I would consider this option if I could be isekai'd to Tevat.
But we don't have time to think, because before we can, Alex agrees to the terms and conditions and logs on
without reading them properly. Of course.
to Eternal. Crafty says hello, and immediately Alex's screen bugs out. The footage continues
I want to go drink with Fenty and I want to stalk Tartaglia, okay?
with the same events of Crafty's Day 1 video, but with sporadic glitches appearing non-stop all over Alex's screen. Though judging by the fact that he never once pauses the game or mentions it, it seems like it's only happening in post and not in the moment. The video continues like this for a while until we get this. Black splotches appearing all over the footage. These
I
glitches
would be pissed if that was happening. Like in my game, this is immediate uninstall, reinstall stuff, because I would be like, okay, so my game is clearly corrupted, so I need to completely remove it and then put it back.
get worse and worse, with this one 4 minutes in being significantly disturbing. A bit.
What is it? Okay, I stopped on this screen. I'm just gonna on YouTube. I'm still live. On Twitch, appears I'm still live. YouTube, help me. Yeah, still live. Okay, we can continue. I was just checking.
Later, the glitches trace out some odd lines, but that's it. The video ends.
That looked like
Later, the glitches trace out some odd lines.
some from the Microsoft Paint.
But that's it. The video ends very normally. Well, normal if you ignore all the horrifying oddities we've been seeing. But despite this really weird video, there are no immediate clues as to what's actually happening. That is, until we check the description.
This video has been encrypted in standard procedure as stated in Chapter 7, Section 924. However, as also stated under Chapter 7, Section 933, any footage involving or of experiments classified as Class 4 employee or above must have each video encrypted in a separate way as to avoid any leaks to the American populace. Please remember that Company Poker Night is on Thursday and the following card codes have been banned from practice. Remember to bring a shareable food for all employees to
What? What is this company stuff? What the fuck? What is this? Oh man, this is I don't like this. I don't like this official talk. I don't like this official talk at all.
have.
Sorry, what did we just read? This video is apparently
Yeah, exactly.
encrypted, and it's likely the people behind this are the DMS we heard about earlier. But what sort of experiment are they running here? From the contents of the video and this description, we can now essentially confirm that some sort.
If you go to Tevat, you're fighting the Hydro Hilicher rogue. Let's be real. You get transferred to Tevat. You do not have any special powers. It's just you. Do you honestly think that you could take on the rogue Hilichurl? Man, I think I would. I'm positive I would die to normal Hilichurl, not even to the rogue. What the hell? He just made a pickaxe with logs. It's like, no, they did not do nothing to me, but like every time I read a fucking job contract or stuff like that, I'm suffering because there's like, according to the clause, blah blah blah, chapter, blah blah blah, I don't know what, blah blah blah. XYZ numbers and I don't know what else. I hate those things. I hate those official documents.
Sort of testing is being conducted on Alex, something potentially very harmful that might be the reason behind his disappearance. But we don't know exactly what they're getting at just yet. Though, where can we go from here? Well, taking a look at this
Why
description
are there
again,
so
we
many
can read that
torches?
DMS doesn't want anything getting out to the American public about these experiments, so they're encrypting these videos in various different ways. Case in point, the poker card codes.
And why do you put it on internet if you do not want it to be leaked to the American populace? Hello, hello, welcome. Oh my god, hello, welcome back. Don't worry, hello.
Replacing each letter of the alphabet with its corresponding number and each number with its corresponding letter of the alphabet, capitalizing the ones with an arrow, we get another YouTube video URL. House.
Again?
Finally, we get to see what Alex saw out there.
Okay,
The
what did you
video
see?
is initially similar to the previous one. Again, Crafty logs on like we saw in his perspective, and Alex's screen experiences the same weird glitches. As we expect, Alex and Crafty eventually go to build the roof. Any second now, something...
Oh my god, I didn't even process the joke. Okay. Yeah, okay. Hey, okay. How are you? So, yeah, we are just reacting to these things from Minecraft. Wait. Freezing? We're freezing? Again? No, 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 no. Tell me it isn't so. No, 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 no. Please, God. Oh, God. Don't do this to me. Loading. Loading. On my side it looks okay. On my side it looks okay, so I apologize. That is probably just you, Doodle. Thank you for positive reinforcement.
should happen.
Okay. The fuck?
There it is. The screen glitches and we get a zoomed in shot of a black player watching from a distance and looking
Couldn't you have worded that better?
out onto the beach. We can see it, watching Alex and Crafty. The screen flickers again.
Of course I'm traumatized. Come on. Like, my stream keeps failing me. It keeps turning off. It's not working. Everything I have, every technical difficulty I have ends in me doing 3 streams at least and hoping that one of them is working. Of course I'm freaking traumatized. I have PTSD every single time I turn on the stream. God have mercy on me. Okay, fine, let's continue.
And it's gone, and we get the same interaction we saw earlier. The video proceeds as usual with Crafty logging off, but this time it doesn't end. Alex heads down into the mine and we hear
Okay.
a very fast set of noises.
What the fuck?
Alex looks around, scared, but continues to go deeper. He collects iron before heading back out of the cave, all the while looking back over his shoulder, until suddenly...
No, 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 no.
There it is again, watching him. If we go frame by frame, we can barely get a glimpse of the name tag. HYG something OPOL. We can't exactly make it out, but one thing is for certain. Something is horribly wrong. The description is very similar to the last, but this time the URL is in plain sight. No encryption, no nothing, which is odd considering the line that comes right after it. Maybe someone at the DMS wants us to find this, which is good because the next video is genuinely insane. Alex begins in a
Because
different area
until this point it was not insane at all.
server, notably with strange burning trees. He proceeds normally, cutting sugarcane and replanting wheat, but begins to become strangely attracted to this gravel path, and seemingly without reason begins to follow it. As he does, his screen continues to glitch more and more, and the path takes him away from everything else on the server, out into the unknown. He heads onto a beach and into a dark tunnel dimly lit by redstone.
See, I would I would restart everything because those glitches are just plain annoying.
Torches. He follows the tunnel deeper and deeper, entering a strange maze until he finds a ladder and climbs down to see this.
Not another jump scare, come on. Hey, I'm good. What about you? I've been trying to make my stream work, and I keep failing miserably. So, Zotromer, you are actually very brave, cause like, if this happens to me randomly, I would be like, what's happened? I would be Googling everything. I'd be like trying to figure out what's the problem. And probably kind of failing, but like, wait, what's going on? Why is this not happening? Connect and disconnect and connect. And you should be working, my dear. Probably. I'm not. This is one thing I will not accept. Never compare me to someone as great as our queen, okay? I am I am just here for the like fun of it and chaos and all, but like I do not want to steal someone's brand, so like she can keep all the stuff. I keep saying this, like with all due respect, our gorgeous queen, keep all the stuff on your side. You have your tech support. I'm alone for this shit. I have to repair it myself, so please keep your stuff to yourself and let me do my stuff myself, please. Okay. Let's go. Star mod, I had got orbital strike by my TNT. Oh my god. No, I need anyone who's good with computers and understands this stuff. Another jump scare, eh? What the fuck is this? My heart hurts. Fuck you! Why?
Alex runs, trying to get away from the figure, but the footage glitches and somehow he's back in the main room. He climbs the ladder to get out, but the path he came through is now blocked. He runs down the other end of the corridor, facing dead end after dead end after dead end. He's trapped here.
Fuck you!
Suddenly, Alex is back in the main server spawn, and as if slipping into a trance, runs into his house, grabs a compass, and begins heading north. That was a lot, so let's go through it again more slowly to try to understand what you—
How about no? How about not going back through that? Am I still alive? I'm still alive. You see, we need to make you play more horror games. I adore playing, like, wait, okay, so I played the Silent Hill F, okay, and Silent Hill F was absolutely amazing and I loved it. And that's why I want to play the Fatal Frame one, because that's also supposedly a really good horror game. And that will come also, don't worry. I am very jumpy, but I get used to it. I'm not playing FNAF. I'm not playing that because I saw Markiplier play through it way too much, and of course I would get scared, but I know the story and I do not want to play something which story I do know, and Hollow Knight is a big exception. I do not want to play something where I know what it is about, because the part of the experience when gaming is you are putting the pieces of the story together. And if you already know the story, it's like, no, it's like I'm doing, like, I don't know how to say it, but like I am basically not reading a book again, like, I don't know how to explain it. If I know the story of the game, I'm not going to play it, basically.
Just happened.
Because honestly, I'm going to say it, honestly, I would play Outlast if I did not see the Let's Plays. Because Outlast was very popular and it was actually pretty good game. But I saw so many Let's Plays of Outlast that I'm not playing Outlast. What about FNAF VHS? Like Walton Files? I don't know, the analog horrors, it's creepy, but like, I don't know, like, Jacksepticeye played a lot of analog horror games, and I saw some of them, and I was like, yeah, really, this, I don't think so, I don't know if it's a vibe. It's very uncanny volley, and it's kind of... I don't think your PC can stream. Maybe not stream. Hey, maybe I can play and record it. That's different. That does not put as much strain as putting out signal on the internet. So maybe if I just play it and record it, I can. Because I tried with the God of War the first like 3 minutes, I think, and it looked really good when I recorded it. So I can record the game, I just cannot stream it. So yeah, I am... If I see on the stream that the horror game or any game is not working, I will just record it. But it's weird. It's very weird that my computer did manage Silent Hill F, and it did not manage other games. Walton Files is a YouTube series, not a game. Maybe I saw it? I don't know. I can try. Like, we can check Walton Files on the next reaction stream. No, you mentioned it, you right? What? Ah, okay.
After following the gravel path, Alex makes...
I mean the Silent Hill also lagged a bit, but I have a feeling that it went really fluently most of the time, so I don't know why it could process Silent Hill and it could not process anything else.
into a room with tens, if not hundreds of signs, all telling him not to stop playing. He opens a chest with a weird arrangement of blocks, which I'll get to in a second, and as he turns around, there it is, right in front of us. High Joke Call. The name is gibberish, but decoding it with a basic Caesar cipher, it translates into archive. If this name doesn't mean anything to you, then don't worry, we'll get to it in a second as well. Alex runs from archive before getting sent back to the main room, where he tries to escape through the series of corridors, each time met with another dead end and a cryptic sign. Finally, archive corners him, approaching quickly before sending him back home.
One thing, Minecraft. Why the fuck don't you mine through the dead end?
And Alex goes north. I don't have to tell you that something is horribly wrong. To even begin to understand any of this though, let's go in order and take a look at the chest. If you replace each block and item with the first letter of the name of that block, you get this. That's nonsense, but taking it one step further and substituting in the second letter of each name if there's 2 items, the third letter if there's 3, and so on and so forth, we get this instead. It's possible I misinterpreted the cipher, but the message is pretty apparent even if not perfect. Don't stop going north. Shifting our attention now to the signs, we only get to see them for a few frames each, and honestly, try as I might, this first sign we run into is just way too dark for me to actually read. I just can't make enough out. The second sign, though, I had a bit more luck. With the exception of a few uncertain characters, I was able to see most of these, and if you hadn't already guessed by the convenient number, this is going to be another video URL.
Okay.
Finally, the third sign is just barely visible, and I was able to get this out of it. Seems like more nonsense, but you know the drill. Wait for his something. The word here is likely approach, but I couldn't make out the middle three letters to confirm. Altogether, across all three messages, we have don't stop playing, don't stop going north, and wait for his approach. All of these remarks check out with the video title, which I haven't even mentioned yet, and translates into my first command. It seems that for some odd reason, this archive guy is trying to command Alex, scaring him into staying online, waiting for his orders, and for some reason heading north.
What would they do? Like, is it a government or something? Like, what would they actually do to him if he stopped playing? Maybe that's why he's missing.
But why? Who is Archive, and what does he want? How does he connect to the Department of Metaphysical Sciences, and maybe most importantly, is he the reason that Alex disappeared? Well, luckily we don't have to wonder for very long, because the URL that we found on the sign earlier, Caesar Shifted of course, takes us to a video on what channel, if not Archive themselves. This is onboarding.
Of course it is.
Welcome to the United States Government Department of Metaphysical Sciences. You have been employed as a Class 4 developer and researcher in Archive.
Watching this video, we learn a few important things. For one,
Okay, this is for sure a made-up video, because, like, as stupid as some governments on this planet Earth are, I don't think they would put videos like this to be accessible by the normal people on the YouTube.
Archive is a division of the United States Department of Metaphysical Sciences, specifically focused on ensuring the safety of humanity in interactions with machines and us, as well.
Look, it's like normal, but like the charm of horror is make you believe that it's real. That's the most charming horror story if it leaves you feeling a bit not icky, but like you are jumpy, like, oh my god, was this real? Was it not? What happened? Like, I love when horror stories do that, and it's very little of the horror stories that can do it. But when they immediately tell you or do something like obvious like this, the government videos on the internet, it's like immediately it loses for me all the how you call it, tension. Of course I will still get scared when there are jump scares. I'm just a human, and jump scares, loud noises, and those glitches and stuff, I will still get jumpy and scared. But it won't be like, it's just a good horror story, but it's not a horror story that after I turn off the computer I will be looking around the house if there is something.
As advancing the power of the US government. Currently, they have 4 ongoing experiments with various different metaphysical or supernatural entities. The only one that we can read, translating from binary, is Entity M. If you know, you know. Besides that, we don't get much else, just that our instructor will supposedly reach out to us soon. This is probably a video they show to the new hires at Archive, but why is this branch of the US government concerned at all with Alex and Eternal? It seems odd that they'd be so interested in a Minecraft server, but clearly they have something to do with all of this. Well, to find out, we have to watch the next video.
If I remember correctly, this video is really unsettling. I mean, it is. I'm not saying it is not, but like, I don't know. It's unsettling, but it's not convincing me that it was or inspired or was at some point a real story. And maybe because I'm this skeptical, maybe it was. Hey, you know? Like, maybe that's the whole reason. They are supposed to make you believe that no way it has happened. And actually, that happened. That's also a clever thing. Yeah.
It though isn't easy. The description of the
Wait, dear friend, especially for you, this cutting-edge intelligence, we will comply with all removal requests. This mail is being sent in compliance with Senate Bill title. Oh my god, this is different than anything else you've seen. Why work for somebody else when you can become rich as few as 76 months? And this is the point where I would be, this is a scam. Have you ever noticed? Most everyone has a cell phone and people are much more likely to buy with a credit card than cash. Well, now is your chance to capitalize on this. We will help you deliver goods right to the customer doorstep and deliver goods right to the customer doorstep. What? You can begin at absolutely no cost to you, but don't believe us. Mr. Jones of South Carolina tried us and says, I was skeptical, but it worked for me. We are BBB. Okay, this is just scam. Okay, fine. I wanted something. I wanted to check something. I don't know what I wanted to check anymore, so it doesn't matter.
last video.
Oh, I wanted to check if I'm still live on both YouTube and Twitch. Don't you dare turn me off. Not this time. I'm watching my platforms this time. YouTube is still on. And the Twitch is still live as well. Okay, this time I'm going to be watching it like a watchdog.
On Alex's channel is this giant paragraph that reads like a spam email. There's no obvious link hidden in here, and I wasn't sure at all how to progress. Out of ideas, I copy-pasted it into Google and found a result that caught my eye. A paper on steganography, a way to hide codes in plain sight. It's a pretty interesting read, but look at this. Somehow you can start with this simple phrase you want to hide, and after applying the specific encoding technique, you get this output. Insanely cool, but also very similar to our description.
Wait, what?
This
Gentlemen, the chair is against the wall. John has a long mustache. Thank you. Dear friend, your email... What the frick? Like, I don't see it. Gentlemen, the chair is against the wall. Dear friend, your email... What?
Insanely cool, but also very similar to our description. So I clicked the link the paper referenced, Spam Mimic, and pasting the video description into the decoder did the trick. Somehow this giant text decodes to this.
Of course it does.
The next video, just titled North, features Alex going, well, north. He mines into a wall, unwavering in his focus, until suddenly something joins the server. Shifting the letters over, we get Crafty? Hey Alex, he says, also Caesar shifted, but Alex ignores him, continuing to mine, and this is the conversation that follows.
You're still online, huh? Most of the other guys have stopped playing the server a while ago.
Why is it
Of course,
coded?
you're still playing though. LOL. You always did play non-stop when this place was at its prime. LOL. Alex? Fine, dude, you don't have to respond. I just wanted to say bye. I got accepted to a college really far, so I won't really ever see you.
Okay.
I guess it's all on me for expecting you to actually say something instead of playing this stupid game. Well, have fun wasting your life playing this game. Do you expect to play Minecraft forever? Do you think in like 6 years' time you'll still be playing this stupid game? Whatever. I'm basically talking to myself at this point. God knows you haven't talked to anyone in months. Whatever. Goodbye, Alex. Goodbye, Eternal. You were fun while it lasted.
And Crafty logs out. The entire time, Alex paid him no attention whatsoever. His mouse never giving any indication that he even noticed. His pickaxe even broke mid-mine, and he continued to break through the mountain with his fist, unwavering. He mines through trees without ever straying off his path, fixated on going north. It's as if he's in
Like
a
he's
trance, but it
swimming,
only
or
gets
he's in a
worse.
boat, or
Throughout the
how can he
various
go
glitches
through
in
the
video,
water?
there are scattered parts of a QR code. Putting them together in a photo editor takes us to a Google Drive link for an audio file.
Hey Alex, just calling to see how you're doing. It's been a minute. I know you keep getting busy and you can't make it to dinner or anything involving us really. I just want to make sure you're taking care of yourself. The reason why I'm calling is that earlier today some guy came by and told me to sign a paper. I don't really know exactly what it is, but they said you are moving somewhere and will help you out. But just give me a call soon, hon. Okay. Bye.
No mother would sign that paper without first talking to her boy, girl, child, whatever she spawned. No mother would sign that. Although, wait a second. Just out of curiosity and for the content, I'm gonna ask my mom. Hang on. I'm back. I'm back. So she said, without your consent, I would not sign anything that's about you and you moving out or something like that. So of course, it's a normal reaction.
A falling out? Crafty, you berated him with insults. Why would you get mad at him if you were talking in a Caesar cipher? How is that his fault? He didn't understand you. But why did Alex not even question it at all? Why was he so focused on going north? I don't get it. Why isn't he talking to his mom? Why are people taking him away? What's happening? I don't know anymore. I don't know. Archive is doing something with Alex, forcing him to obey their command to go north for some unknown reason. And we're going to find it.
Okay.
Okay, according to the description, someone has been leaking classified archive videos to
Yes.
the public, probably referencing that really not hidden link we saw earlier. But okay, never mind, not important. The rest of the description has a new encryption, but yeah, we can solve this. Just taking the first letter or number and saving capitalization, obviously, we get another URL to a video. New
Okay.
objective.
Okay. The same, I
We
feel
can
you,
do
man.
this. This video is such an insane watch, I can't even do it justice unless you watch the entire thing for yourself. It's just under 2 minutes, but the visuals are genuinely unlike anything I've ever seen Minecraft do before. It's absurd to degrees I never thought were possible, and the
This is-
entire time Alex is just walking, stuck in this sort of trance as he continues through the horrors of the game around him. But what does this all mean?
And
What's
his-
the point
his
of all
life's
this?
never run
And maybe
out.
more importantly, where is Alex now? The description of this video doesn't have any new URLs for us to follow, but it has something else. A notice telling us to contact our archive supervisor at this email and give them this code word. Curious, I sent a blank email to the address just saying hi, wondering if they'd then ask me for the code word. But instead, I was quickly met with this. A notice that hi was incorrect, and if I gave the wrong code word 2 more times, I'd be locked out. I couldn't just just let this chance go to waste though. Sooner or later, they'd probably catch on that I wasn't an actual employee. So I ran the code word through a Caesar and binary decoder to get entity E and sent that over. Wrong again. This was bad. One more failed attempt, and odds were high that I would never be able to find Alex. Their system would flag me and my only lead would be gone. So in a final attempt, I decided to just try and send the code word untranslated. And it worked. I got an email back with a notice of success and a link to one more last video on Alex's channel. The title translating to, do you think in like 6 years time you'll still be playing this stupid game?
Oh god.
The video is 10 minutes of Alex mining bedrock, unwavering, unmoving. The description is just the same 2 words over and over and over. Mine bedrock, mine bedrock, mine bedrock. Throughout the video, we can hear horrifying noises in the background. Doors being knocked on and opened, followed by some thudding. Something being wheeled through a corridor, horribly unsettling sounds, followed by a come here.
Oh! Oh, that was... Ew! Oof! I was listening so intently. Oh my god. You. I was expecting it to sound different. I don't know how. Ew.
And worst of all, frantic and scared breathing. And then it ends. What is going on here? Why is Alex just lifelessly mining this bedrock? Why is Archive making him do this? Why do they have to take him from his home? I don't understand. All of this that we've seen has been Alex getting progressively worse and worse, tormented by strange figures, disturbing noises, and eventually turning into some sort of drone that just...
Didn't you say that bedrock cannot really be destroyed? Like, this is something that he can never actually break. Can he?
Follows orders. And if the title is to be believed, he's been trapped mining in this trance state for 6 whole years. What does it all mean? Well, I think I know how to find out. Something I've neglected to mention up until this point is that all the videos we've seen so far have had hidden messages in the subtitles, and decoding it gives us this, a broken link to a WordPress site, Woke Sheeple's Truth. The About reveals that this site was made by some sort of government conspiracist, and all of the blog posts have these crazy ravings about various types of mind control the government is using on us. Subliminal messaging in advertisements to get us to buy more fast food, music videos with patriotic undertones, Super Bowl ads trying to control our minds, and movies pushing pro-military...
Unrelated, but want to say it. Putting you on while working on math is amazing. I hope your channel and streams grows like you wish them to. Thank you. I know that I'm not talking that much now, but I think I'm not good at reactions. I really don't have much to say here. This is just me trying to understand and like communicating with you, but like I don't understand Minecraft. I don't know. And these conspiracies, I like, oh come on, I don't like conspiracies. I've had a pleasure to be translating one book about one certain, how it's called, group of people, and as I was translating, I realized that their mentality is basically a cult. And it was not like drastic or something, but at the same time I was like, if these crazy people tries to, I don't know, make it extreme, that would be like scary and terrible, because they were basically I don't want to name the people, but it's a very well-known group of I need to think about the words now. Religious people, and the book in itself was interesting. It was about healing, it was about meditation and powers like that, healing, mental healing, and all that fun stuff. But the way that some words were phrased, it just gave me very cult-like vibe, and I didn't like it. Basically, they were saying that their god, the same as usually when there are extremists, but like their god is the only god and their truth is the only truth, and if you do not believe in their truth, then you are basically the outcast who cannot be forgiven or something like that. I don't know. And then again, they were like saying this, and immediately after that, it was like, yeah, but we have to heal the world and forgive everybody. But if you don't believe in their beliefs, you already have committed something unforgivable, basically. So I didn't see any logic in it, and that's why when I see conspiracies like this, what we have on the screen right now, I'm like, so what kind of conspiracy is this? Is this like a harmless kind, or is this like getting to a cult territory where people are making conspiracy they will create later a cult from, or I don't know how to explain it. It's just not, it's giving me very uncanny vibes.
And at first I thought it was a red herring, but then on December
I'm afraid most ideology built on emotions and goals usually turn into horrible things when left unbounded. It is so saddening watching actually good clear ideas turn into horror. Yeah, exactly. Cause like, as I said, it was so nice to see the idea was wonderful, but when I saw how they were trying to push it, it was like bordering on extremism, and I was like, oh my god, and I did not align with them at all.
12th, 2010, around the same time Crafty and Alex first logged on to Eternal, Woke Sheeple posted this.
Yo, so you guys remember my post on video games? So I went through with the plan and I found something crazy. Everything I was saying was true. The government is controlling you with these games and I have proof. I'm gonna post some of this. The people need to know. This is finally what we need as a group to pull the wool from everyone's eyes. There's so much involved with this server. Mind control, programming humans, human experimenting, everything I've talked about. There's even a secret government department like I said before. I am going to post some of the documents I found in the server files tonight. So stay up, sheeple. It's time to prove the government's controlling you. See you tonight.
This is it. This is exactly what I've been looking for. If we go back to the post he's talking about, he mentions how he has a buddy that plays on
And then there's a van outside my house.
this Minecraft server, and he's going to hack his account and do some digging. And all things considered, this could well be Eternal. I mean, it lines up with everything we've seen so far. Human experiments, hidden government branches, whatever Woke Sheeple found could be the key to it all. The key to finding out what's going on here and what actually happened to Alex. This is it.
Alright, buckle up because I've uncovered something huge. For years, a secret government department has been running mind control experiments on us, using media, technology, and social systems to manipulate.
The thing is, unfortunately, even if this was real, you need to formulate it better, because we live in a day and age that if you write something and you want to convince people, you cannot be using the words like buckle up, and you have to be very formal, very informative, and very professional. Otherwise, unfortunately, most of the people will not believe you. I don't know what's with this mentality, but as one of those people, I can tell you I would not be believing, and I would be very skeptical with this message. Even like huge, like with the big letters, the capital letters, I would be like, okay, this guy is just wanting attention or something.
Thoughts and behaviors. Everything is part of their plan to turn us into mindless drones who obey without question. This is just the beginning. Get ready to see the truth.
Here it is. Classified.
Ooh!
Experiment Eternal. By leveraging the open-ended nature of sandbox games, Experiment Eternal aims to evaluate the potential
Okay.
for prolonged psychological immersion, leading to a full neglect of the outside world. Phase 1. Have quiet audios and whispers to promote exploration and reinforce behaviors. Phase 2. Disturbing visuals to scare them and keep their focus on the game. Unsettling audio and horrible game
Okay.
distortions. Don't let them stop playing. Keep them dependent on the virtual environment.
Okay.
Phase 3. Endurance. See how long you can keep them controlled and immersed. Recover the subject's physical body and pump them with food and water through an IV so they never have to look away from the screen. Intensify the
Ew.
visual and audio distortions, employing fear to push the bounds of how far they can be manipulated and scared. The program will intercept any messages that they receive from the outside world and alter them so the participant can't possibly understand and snap out of it. Make them fully dependent on the program. Make them controllable. This is what was happening to Alex. This is the point of everything we've seen. A government branch focused on testing interactions between machines and biology, developing a system to push the bounds of psychological control. It all makes sense. All the disturbing visuals we've seen,
Like, I don't know if you know that when I played games where I was scared, I stopped it and needed a briefer. I don't think if I started hearing voices, whispers, glitches, seeing glitches and stuff like that in a place that was not supposed to be a horror game, it was supposed to be wholesome, I don't think I would be able to keep playing. I would just be stopping the game, stepping away and going for some fresh air, cuddle my cats, and yeah. He's in trance, yeah, but how do you get into the trance? You need to realistically really spend a lot of time, which he did, but how did he get to that point? He must have been weakened before, because, like, how do you realistically become so locked on to a game? Come on, I'm a gamer. Come on, I'm playing. Like, I can play like for 4 hours, but longer than that, I need to go up, go walk, because my butt is hurting, my eyes are tired, I can't concentrate, and I'm really surprised how can someone play for so long without getting all these problems, basically.
strange noises, everything makes sense.
Because
The
eventually you will get tired, one way or the other.
reason Alex was taken from his mom, the reason he couldn't read Crafty's messages, and the reason he's been brainlessly following these orders, it's always been about following orders, controlling him, turning him into this drone, this sheep, for the sake of this sick experiment. For 6 years, he's been locked up, forced to mine
Okay.
bedrock, just to see
Once upon a time I played for 23 hours straight and didn't notice till my cousin snapped me out. Ooh, actually human mind is extremely fragile against consistency. Our brain crave difference between moments. This is why we evolved the thing we call boredom. We are actually trying to protect ourselves. Ooh, that's actually kind of good explanation. Ooh, I like that. That's really good, Rose. Ooh. And also I noticed the 3 hours straight thing. I would not be able to do that. You can hear me shifting many times on the stream that I just need to stand up from the chair and shift, because really I have a gaming chair and it still hurts to still be sitting. So I need to get away from the computer. So, and lately my brain or my body developed this thing that I can be fresh and like happy and full of energy, and then as if something snapped in me, like from between like 2-3 minutes I start like getting into micro sleeps and going to sleep, and then I have to turn everything off and just go walk. ARG, from my experience, it's me trying to escape life. At that time, it wasn't at the best place or have the best mindset. Yeah, that's why we all play games. I think most of the people are playing games because they want to escape from the real life. It's like, yeah, that's one thing why I love the games, because you can relax with the games. Usually, not with the games like Geometry Dash or the Rage games, but you know, that's why we have games. My mom even asked me why I play Genshin so much. And I started explaining to her, and she's like, ooh, that story is so nice. And I'm like, right? And she wanted to play it. There are two things that are like, my mom cannot play Genshin. The first thing is, it doesn't have the subtitles she would understand, and since her English is bad, she would need Czech or Slovak subtitles, which are not in the game. And the second thing is, my mom has a mild epilepsy, so she cannot play it because of the flashing lights and effects that cannot be shut down in the game. So since you can't shut them down, she cannot play it. Glad you liked it. I like biology, mathematics, and psychology, so it's always a joy and honor to tell people about things I read and learn. Oh, so oh, that's why, okay. This time I usually play 20 hours minimum until I get snapped back to real life. Yeah, that's unhealthy. I hope you are doing better.
How long they can keep this up? It's horrible. There's one more blog post on the site. A van outside Woke Sheeple's house. People knocking on his door. They found him. There's no one left who knows the truth anymore. No one who can save Alex. Except for us. We can save him. The last line of the document says this: assets needed to access the program will be provided on the title page. Okay, title page. The username is black.
No, I didn't call it. I read it because he showed us the before the post, and the first post on the top was like, there's a van in front of my house. So I was like, there is a van already.
But there's the access code for us right there. And if I'm thinking about this correctly, the username is probably just PyJobCall archive. Archive sent another email. They think I'm one of them. I can do this. I can access the server. I can stop this. There's the link to the console right there. Log in with the details from the document. We're in. There it is. Eternal. The IP. How do I know if it's correct though? I can't accidentally touch the wrong thing. One mistake and I'll out myself. I have to be careful. No mistakes. I have to make sure this is the right server. I have to log on. I have to find Alex.
So, is this going to be just a gameplay now? Please talk. This is unsettling. Never thought a game with the blocks in it would be so unsettling. Okay. Okay. Where are you going, though? What do you want to do? Oh, is this like a teleportation to someone else's location?
Alex?
Hey, fiction or not, this is really good playing. Please don't jump scare me. Hey, if you kill him in the game, he should be snapped out of it, right? Forcefully. Server stopped. Connection reset. What happened?
Greetings. It has come to our attention that you are not, in fact, a Class 4 employee. The experiment has been prematurely terminated. Ordinarily, you would have been severely punished. However, we acknowledge your ingenuity in bypassing Archive's encryption systems, so consider this a postponement of punishment. Try it again, and the consequences will be swift. This is your first and final warning. From this point forward, your life is no longer your own. Sincerely, Archive.
Well, Crafty King, you fucked him over. Well, I got chills. No, and checking out the time, I have to be really mean to you guys. We're gonna do civilization maybe later, not today. I apologize, but I noticed that, look, this video was like 35 minutes, 32 minutes, and the stream is going on for 1 hour, which means that by stopping, chatting, and reacting, I always make it longer. And looking at the time now, that video that has 2.5 hours will probably be like either 3 hours or 3.5 hours. So that's too long for today at least. So let's stay healthy and go to sleep, enjoy our days, and when the next stream comes, we will have the, how to say it, chat if we want to play Hollow Knight or we want to react. I'm also going now to try and fix my Twitter account, and you can also comment there. So if you have any ideas about the streams or what do you want next stream to be about, just will comment under the thing that I will write now after I finish this stream. Wait, what? It's already 3 a.m. I have wedding attend in like 3 hours. My sleep schedule isn't healthy. It's not. Go to sleep so you are well rested for the wedding. Weddings are beautiful but draining. So go rest at least for those 3 hours. Please rest well. And I'm going to write something on Twitter. I'm going to... Okay, just write something on Twitter today. And tomorrow I will record what I need to record. So I'm going now to make my own things done. And I will see you... What, in Sunday or Monday, I still don't know. We will see. I will update you on Twitter. I'm going to make my Twitter work. Hey, again, I don't know how to say that word. Anyway, I'm going to fix my Twitter, start working on it, and we will see each other when we will see each other. So that's it for now. See you all on next stream. Thank you all for coming and tolerating my stupid stuff. And I will see you all in the next stream, okay? So thank you all so much for coming, and bye-bye.